The fourth verse of the Tao Te Ching. The Tao is empty, but inexhaustible, bottomless, the ancestor of it all. Within it, the sharp edges become smooth, the twisted knots loosen, the sun is softened by a cloud, the dust settles into place. It is hidden, but always present. I do not know who gave birth to it. It seems to be the common ancestor of all, the father of things. This fourth verse suggests that we live infinitely, that in totality we're actually an infinite being disguised as a person in the material world of sharp edges and twisted knots. So consider this: if the Tao is everywhere, the Tao being the way, the flow of nature, everything, if it's everywhere, inexhaustible, ineffable, and bottomless, what do you think that means? Becoming aware of this infinite source allows you to tap into it. Because it is everywhere, but it's also empty, you can cultivate this knowing that what you desire is actually already here. You may feel like you don't have it, but when you tap into the infinite observational mindset, you slowly begin to discover that it's already here. Everything you have or everything you desire or want is actually already here. Look at all your current problems from the perspective of the eternal Tao. If it is bottomless, that means it is also abundant. Think of a giant bottomless well. If you keep filling it up with money, keep filling it up with whatever you desire, it's never ending. So from the perspective of financial abundance, imagine having a bottomless pit of money constantly flowing into your life. For every scarce thought is a reminder to think prosperous ones. Every time you think scarcity mindset, how could I do this? How could I do that? That's a reminder. Once you become aware of the infinite observational mind, once you become aware of that, you can stop yourself from thinking that way and understand that from the infinite perspective, living infinitely, there's always an abundance in the world. The Tao is empty but inexhaustible, bottomless, the ancestor of it all. Use this affirmation every day to remind yourself, everything I need is here now. There's no more need to worry. When you have the infinite observational mind, you know that such things are unimportant from a timeless perspective. Imagine worrying about something on an infinite timeline, will you still be worrying about this a year from now, 10 years from now, 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now? No. So when you switch your mind from the finite to the infinite observer, you know worrying is not as bad as it seems. The common ancestor of all, the father of things, the infinite Tao is a part of us, just as we are a part of its external reality. The infinite Tao is a part of us, just as we are a part of its eternal reality. The common ancestor of all, father of things. Allow the infinite eternal Tao to unravel the knots in your life and to allow the dust to settle. This last part suggests to me that you don't have to force it. You don't have to force things to be the way you want them to be. Once you think from an infinite observer mind. Respond, do not react today. Simply observe from the infinite perspective. This is what you should do today to practice the fourth verse and to live from an infinite mindset, to live from an infinite observational mind. Respond, do not react to today's circumstances or whatever problems that you face right now. Simply observe them from an infinite timeline, infinite perspective, and take a step back. See how you feel after that, and understand that your worries aren't as bad as they seem. The reality you create is a reality that you think. And what you think, you manifest into your life. Wayne Dyer's example, he gives us a situation. Pick any situation today. Quote, and instead of verbally responding, be silent and listen to your thoughts. For example, if you're in a social gathering, a business meeting, or any time you get a chance to express yourself verbally, simply sit in silence and be aware of your infinite self. He suggests us duplicate the advice of his teacher, Nisargadatta Maharaj, and post it conspicuously somewhere you can read it every day. So he wants us to write this down and post it somewhere that will remind you every day. Quote, wisdom is knowing I am nothing. Love is knowing I am everything. And between the two, my life moves. End quote. And live as close to love as you possibly can. Thank you.